Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV. A surprise Thursday morning show over here. I'm not at work today. Long story short, I'm not at work today. But yes, short post-game review, facts, I don't know, commentary, whatever you want to call it. Arsenal running riot at the Emirates. Oh my goodness. One for the money, two for the show, three get ready, four. Let's go, go, go. We'll see you on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeed. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV. Yes, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. What was my prediction? I gave you a prediction. The prediction was wrong, wasn't it? I love being wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, by the power of two. But anyway, before we get into this one, guys, make sure that you do just click the like button. We're not asking you to subscribe, just click the like button. Also come to a live chat. You can see Ashidi, our moderator for this short, sharp show, has come into this show at the top of the hour. Yeah, 11, dead on, 11 a.m. UK time. What's he saying there? I'll read it. I'll read it afterwards, not now. But yes, Arsenal running riots. Where's the action here? Where's the action? Well, I tell you what. I'll tell you what. I think we'll probably start with the poll. So we did a couple of polls over the last, I say, 24 hours, and the first poll we did was in regards to the results. Your prediction. What's your prediction for the game yesterday? Arsenal 4, Everton 0, nil point. And I'm resounding. We've got how many? We've got 880 votes for predictions versus Everton. 3% went for a draw. 7% went for a win for Everton. I voted for that, actually. I said it's going to be 2-1 to Everton. And 90% voted for a win for the Arsenal. Now, I checked out the voting all last night, and it's kind of jumped to 90%. People voted after the fact. Yeah, cheeky so-and-sos. So we did, within the last 3 hours, because I forgot last night. Yeah. Man of the match. Who was your man of the match? So I'll read this out, and I'll tell you who I thought was who should have been my man of the match. Now, these are the protagonists that I chose. Your options could have been Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard, Martinelli, Trossard, Zinchenko. You might say, well, what about Ben White? Yeah, what about Ben White? What about Thomas Partey? I didn't put those names on there because there's not enough space. There's only 5 options there. All right. So on 4% of the votes went to Martin Odegaard. Kind of surprised, actually. Really, really surprised. 5% went to, Leandro Trossard. What's going on? 12% of the votes went to Zinchenko. 17% of the votes went to Bukayo Saka. And a whopping 61% of the votes went for Gabriel Martinelli. Now, I think, in my infinite wisdom, it would have been easy to choose, a Bukayo Saka. It would have been easy to choose, I don't know, a Martin Odegaard. It would have been easy to choose, I don't know, somebody else. But do you know who my man of the match was? You might be thinking, is he going to say it was Zinchenko? My man of the match was this guy here. I thought, the signing of the season for Arsenal is Leandro Trossard for me. Why, Alex? Well, I'll give the reason why. Coming to Arsenal, maybe on a slight cloud the way he left Brighton, but he's playing, in inverted commas, the Arsenal way or the Arteta way. Hit the ground running. Just hit the ground running. And I think he got 2 assists, or maybe 1 assist. I think probably 2 assists last night. But I thought this guy here, Leandro Trossard, was my man of the match. Absolutely. So I don't know who you probably voted for. You probably might think, actually, Alex, you're talking a load of rubbish. But come into the live chat, let me know your thoughts. The game last night. So I've got to kind of read some bits and pieces here. Let me read some bits and pieces. So let me put up, let me put the manager's face up. If I was doing player ratings, which I'm no longer doing, I would probably rate Arteta's, he got it right, spot on. Even down to the substitutions, got it right. I mean, Thomas Partey got to get some minutes as well, and Emil Smith-Rowe as well also got minutes. Fabio Vieira also got minutes. But for now, knowing fully well that we got beaten by them, at their home, and they came to our home, Emirates, and we just ran right with them. So I got to give congrats when it's actually due, and I'll say well done to Mikel Arteta for getting this one right. Gabriel Martinelli, as you know, scored twice. Arsenal thrashed Everton 4-0 at the Emirates Stadium to move 5 points clear of Man City atop the Premier League table. The Gunners were frustrated for the first 30 minutes. But Bukayo Saka's brilliant taken opener. It was an assist played through by Zinchenko. I could see Saka literally begging for the ball, and Zinchenko provided the ball with the turn, shot with his right foot. What a blunderbuster of a goal. Martinelli netted his first goal of the night with a cool finish after Saka had tackled Idris Gueye on, I think it was 1 minute into injury time. The first half, reinstated by VAR, who actually said he was offside, but he wasn't offside. But all in all, it was a relatively really good night for Arsenal. Again, this guy here, I thought he got everything right, spot on. Would I have changed anything? I wouldn't have changed anything. Apart from my prediction, I predicted 2-1 to Everton, didn't I? I was waiting for everyone to come and say, actually, Alex, haha, you got it wrong. I got it wrong? Yeah, fair enough. So let me give you a quick heads up what's going to be happening today and tomorrow. So following later on this evening, 8 p.m. is going to be Thursday night football. Sorry, let me remove this out of the way. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Can I remove it? There we go. It's gone. Will be Thursday night football, hosted by Ange, the First Lady of Canal 4 TV, joined by Richard and Emerson. So that's 8 p.m. later on this evening, reviewing Arsenal versus Chelsea women's the Conte Cup. And then on Friday, we're going to be returning with the Easy Talk. We're going to be reviewing a lot of Arsenal's action over the last, I'll say, maybe 2 weeks actually, because we've got someone who hasn't been with us for the best part of 2 or 3 months. So it'd be good to see that gentleman back. But look out for that. It's going to be 7:30 p.m. kickoff time on Friday. The Easy Talk. You've got to check it out, and then check it out a little bit more. So that's what's going to be coming up, a little bit later on today and tomorrow as well. I believe there will be no watch long. I've not heard whether my brother's going to be doing anything of that sort. He's very particular, my brother is. And that is it. That is it. What I do want to do, I want to check in and see if we have any comments. Let's have a look here on our Twitter feed. Just have a look here. No, we don't. Do we? No, we don't. And I believe now I can go now live into the live chat. Okay, all right, Alex. Anyway, our moderator who kind of come in the building and left the building. I think he says, "Hey up, Gooders. Hey up to you as well, Ashley. A great game yesterday. Good result. I thought it was an excellent result. I thought the way that Arsenal, of course, scoring the goals, but the way they controlled the game, apart from the first, I say 30, 35 minutes, where I thought, oh, my goodness. But after that, we just played them off the park. Really good performance by the players. The second half was like we went into overdrive, and then literally we just like played with them, like just playing with the cat. Run after the ball. But I thought the performance was probably one of the best of the season. One of the best. I believe we play against Bournemouth on Saturday. I think it's a 3 p.m. kickoff. But I thought, again, the performance last night was really, really good. Oops. Sorry, just kind of jumped ahead there. And Arsenal got to break another record. Yes, the record is no other club in the Premier League history has beaten a club more than 100 times. and we've done it. We've beaten Everton 100 times. Sean Dyche. Yeah, take that back with you, Sean Dyche. All right, and we've got someone here who's called the Fancast. I run a fan channel too. Is a collab possible? Well, Fancast, what I'm going to say to you is, I believe our email address is in the description box. So if you want to drop me an email and also the link to your channel, I'll have a look. We can talk about doing a collab together. But yeah, why not? We're always up for doing collaborations. If I'm not able to do it, we've got a plethora, a big group of content creators, guests and panelists who can probably represent Cannon Foy TV on the collaboration. So send me an email. The email is Arsenal Republic, all one word, the number one, @gmail.com. So check out, I think the email is in the description box, and we can take it from there. Thanks a lot, much appreciated. Of course. We have, I'm hoping, the return of a particular collaboration we have done with 5 other platforms, Arsenal-related content creators, and it was called the Back 5. So hopefully that will be coming back again. We're still trying to muster up some more details. It will be once a month on the Monday evening, and I can't wait. It seems like I've been nominated to host that as well, but I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, just check out the description box. I do believe the email should be in there. All right, and Ashidi says, thanks for you tuning in. Remember to get the hammer, smash that. Don't smash, just gently touch the like button. I'm just thinking, is there any other bits and pieces I need to talk about? I don't think that there is. Let's have a butchers. Let's have a look. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, reviewing just before we do wrap this one up, I just want to double check and see if there's been any change in. Right. So again, the poll that we did early this morning, because I forgot to do it last night, was who was your man of the match? Again, I think it's probably easy to pick, a Martinelli because he scored a brace, maybe a Bukayo Saka for smashing that from it. The angle was so acute, but a wonderful assist from Zinchenko, and of course for Martin Odegaard as well, to Eddie Nketiah, who the movement of Eddie Nketiah, but also Zinchenko to see that movement, pass it, Eddie Nketiah to slide it across the goal for Martin Odegaard. Wonderful goal there. But you can see Arsenal have more options. The movement, the quickness of the movement there, provide different options for us to score. It can't get any better than that, can it? Well, it can, if we can win the Premier League. That's right, I said it. If we can win the Premier League. And you know my thoughts. I just don't think we're going to win the Premier League. Man City. Right, so man of the match, again, I have chosen Leandro Trossard. I thought for him to come to Arsenal, scored a goal for us already in the red and white of Arsenal, hit the ground running, playing the Arsenal way. For me, he's the player. I don't know, how can I say this? Transfer window, we're probably talking about Jorginho or Kiowa, but for me, Leandro Trossard, my man of the match. My man of the match. Come in live chat before I wrap this one up and tell me, who was your man of the match? Yes, your man of the match. So these are how the numbers are falling. Let me quickly refresh the page. Let's see where we are. Right, we've received 364 votes, 2 comments. I have now responded to that comment there. Thank you for that. 8 likes. That's not enough likes. Let's aim for 50 likes on this one. You might hear me sing, or maybe not. So these are your options for the man of the match. And you might actually put a comment in there and say, actually, Alex, why did you not mention, Saliba or Gabriel, Magalhães, or I don't know. We're limited for the options we could put in there. Only 5 spaces when we're doing a vote. So on 5% of the votes, Martin Odegaard, 6% of the votes have gone to my man, Trossard. 11% of the votes gone to Zinchenko, who also, I think, got 2 assists. I think. No, he got 1 assist. 70% went to Bukayo Saka. Only 17%. And a whopping 61% still remains your man of the match chosen on the channel is Gabriel Martinelli. I'm so happy for him. He is now, I think, top scorer, I believe, with 11 goals, I think. Closely followed by Bukayo Saka and then Eddie Nketiah, I think. All right, let's go back in the live chat before I wrap up this one. Okay, glad to see Smith Rowe back on the pitch. Yeah, got a few minutes. I just still think he probably needs to lose a little bit more weight. You know, I don't know. It's just maybe it's just me. Okay, then the fan cast says the African Arsenal Fan Festival is on, by the way, from the 7th to the 10th April. Uganda is hosting. Thank you for that information, my friend. Again, send me an email if you're serious about doing a collaboration. Send me an email. The email address should be in the description box. If it is not, let me find it here. I hope I've got it. Hey, I've got it here. This is our email address. So arsenalrepublic1@gmail.com. If you are serious about doing a collaboration, if you do live in Africa, be mindful of the time difference, and we'll sort something out. We'll sort something out. I believe inside 20 minutes that we are going to end this show over here and have a last quick check. Right, there's not any other comments here I can see. Let me minimize this. Okay. Oh. Anyway, that is the email address. Again, it should be in the description box below. Oh, there we go. All right, so that is it. On the day after what happened yesterday, we just pummeled Everton. It just wasn't only about scoring the goals. I mean, you know, you can't win if you don't score goals, but it was the way that Arsenal controlled the game. After the first half, say 30, 35 minutes, and because Saka scored that one from that angle on his so-called weaker foot. Yeah. Anyhow, we have come to an end on a short show. I hope you enjoyed it. Check again Ange out later on, 8 p.m. UK time for Thursday night football. They're going to be talking about Arsenal versus Chelsea, a women's Super League. Well, I think it's a Conte Cup playing against Chelsea on the 5th of March. What day is that? I don't remember. But anyhow, this, my friends, have been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.